Heidi Klum once again reminded the world that she lives entirely by her own rules, effortlessly blending glamour, confidence, and unapologetic indulgence in a moment that instantly caught the internet's attention. On Tuesday, the German supermodel, television icon, and longtime fashion powerhouse gave her followers a peek into a private, playful slice of her life, sharing a cheeky video to her Instagram stories that felt equal parts luxurious, carefree, and unmistakably Heidi. 52, Klum continues to defy expectations around age, beauty, and how women are supposed to behave, and this moment was no exception. Clip opened with an intimate close-up that immediately set the tone. Camera focused on Klum's leg as she lay face down, relaxed and at ease, her body language suggesting complete comfort. A masseuse's hands moved slowly and deliberately along her thigh, gliding upward in smooth, practiced motions. The lighting was soft, the setting calm, and a sheet modestly covered part of her body, leaving just enough visible to hint at the indulgence without revealing too much. It was sensual but not overt, luxurious rather than provocative, the kind of quiet intimacy that comes from confidence rather than performance. As the massage continued, the camera panned upward, revealing more of the scene and delivering the unexpected twists that made the clip instantly memorable. Instead of candles or spa music stealing the spotlight, Klum reached casually into a nearby bowl of potato chips. Completely unfazed, she grabbed a handful and began eating them mid-massage, crunching away as if this were the most natural combination in the world. Contrast was perfect, a nude massage paired with a high-carb snack, indulgence layered on indulgence, glamour colliding with everyday pleasure. What made the moment even more striking was its simplicity. Klum didn't speak. There was no explanation, no caption filled with words, no attempt to overframe the scene. The only sound in the video was the rhythmic crunch of chips, echoing lightly as the masseuse's hands continued their steady work. It was funny, bold, and refreshingly human. In a world where celebrity content is often overproduced and carefully curated, this felt spontaneous, intimate, and very real. Klum later captioned the video with a single emoji, the face savoring food. No text was needed. The message was clear. She was enjoying herself, unapologetically and without concern for how it might be perceived. It was a subtle reminder of something she has long embodied throughout her career. Pleasure doesn't need justification, and confidence doesn't require permission. Naturally, fans flooded the comments with reactions that ranged from amused to envious. One follower summed it up perfectly, writing that Klum was living the life. Others couldn't help but focus on the absurd brilliance of the moment. "I've never been jealous of potato chips before," one person joked, while another chimed in, "So jealous, I want a massage too, oh yeah, and chips too." The humor continued as fans pointed out how perfectly on-brand the clip felt for Klum, with one writing, "Eating potato chips? You crack me up." Beyond the jokes, there was admiration. Many viewers saw the clip as yet another example of Klum's refusal to be boxed into outdated ideas about age, body image, or decorum. 52, she isn't toning herself down or retreating into the background. Instead, she's leaning into joy, pleasure, and self-expression with a confidence that feels both inspiring and disarming. The massage wasn't about being watched. The chips weren't about shock value. Together, they formed a moment that felt honest, indulgent, and unmistakably her. As the clip made its rounds, speculation quickly followed. Some fans wondered aloud whether the person behind the massage was Klum's husband, Tom Collitz. Tokyo Hotel guitarist, who is 36, has long been a visible and affectionate presence in her life, and their relationship has been marked by playful intimacy and public displays of affection. "Is that Tom Collitz?" one fan asked, while another countered, "It's not Tom, though." The ambiguity only added to the intrigue, allowing viewers to project their own interpretations onto the moment. Whether the masseuse was Collitz or a professional, the speculation underscored something important about Klum's public persona. She and her husband have never shied away from showing affection, nor have they seemed bothered by public curiosity. Their relationship, which has often been scrutinized due to their age gap, has consistently appeared joyful, supportive, and deeply connected. Moments like this only reinforce the sense that Klum is living authentically, prioritizing happiness over optics. The playful massage clip didn't exist in isolation. followed a summer filled with sun-soaked moments, many of which featured Klum embracing her body with characteristic confidence. Over the warmer months, she shared numerous topless appearances, often alongside Collets, during their time in Barts. These weren't framed as statements or controversies but as natural extensions of a couple enjoying each other and their surroundings. The images reflected comfort, trust, and a shared sense of freedom. Bart's Klum was photographed ditching her bra on multiple occasions, soaking up the sun during relaxed beach days with her husband. The scenes were affectionate and unguarded, capturing a couple at ease with themselves and each other. There was no sense of self-consciousness, no attempt to hide behind trends or expectations. Instead, there was warmth, laughter, and physical closeness that felt genuine rather than performative. During one outing earlier this month, the age-gap couple left little doubt about the strength of their bond. They couldn't keep their hands off each other, sharing touches, embraces, and quiet moments that spoke louder than words. For Klum, these displays aren't about proving anything. They're simply expressions of love, comfort, and connection, shared openly and without apology. What stands out most about Klum's recent moments, including the massage video, is how seamlessly she blends extremes. She can be high fashion and utterly casual, glamorous and grounded, sensual and silly all at once. One minute she's walking a runway or judging a major talent competition, the next she's crunching potato chips during a massage and laughing at herself. That duality has always been part of her appeal, and it's only grown stronger with time. In an industry that often pressures women to shrink, soften, or fade as they age, Klum's presence feels almost rebellious in its ease. She isn't trying to reclaim youth or cling to relevance. Instead, she's expanding into a version of herself that feels freer, bolder, and more comfortable than ever. The massage clip, in its quiet humor and unapologetic indulgence, captured that spirit perfectly. It's also a reminder that luxury doesn't always have to look pristine or restrained. Sometimes it looks like enjoying greasy snacks while someone works out the knots in your muscles. Sometimes it sounds like the crunch of chips echoing in a quiet room. And sometimes it feels like letting the world see you exactly as you are, without filters or explanations. For fans, moments like this are part of what keeps Klum endlessly fascinating. She isn't distant or untouchable. Even at the height of fame, she allows glimpses of humor, indulgence, and vulnerability that make her feel relatable. Eating chips during a massage is something many people might secretly do or want to do, and seeing a global supermodel do it without shame feels oddly validating. As the clip continues to circulate, it adds another chapter to Klum's long-standing narrative as a woman who refuses to be reduced to a single image. She can be sensual without being serious, playful without being careless, and confident without being calculated. Whether she's on a beach in Bart's, backstage at a fashion show, or lying on a massage table with a bowl of chips nearby, she remains unmistakably herself. And perhaps that's the real reason the video resonated so strongly. It wasn't just about a massage or a snack. It was about comfort in one's skin, joy in small pleasures, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you don't owe anyone an explanation. Heidi Klum didn't need to say a word. Crunch of chips said everything.